On today's episode of the Bunny Rabbit Cosplay Saga, we're finishing the toes. This is where I regretted waiting to add the 1mm foam for the detail piece, because it was a lot of work to cut and size the foam to be inserted into the formed toes and then get it adhered just right. Again, do this before you form the toes entirely in the process when you're still gluing all the sides together. It'll be a lot easier for you, I promise. Next, it was time to make sure that all of the toes were flush. According to Kimpatsu's tutorial, you could cut off the edges with scissors, gently heat them, roll them on a smooth surface to help round the edges. I opted to use the Dremel instead of cutting, but did still do the gentle heat and roll technique. Once they were fully finished, I glued them together how I wanted, and then it was time to prep for paint. These are kind of awkward to just hold when paint in my hand by themselves, so I rigged some old cans of spray paint with leftover bamboo skewers, that way I could prop them up, move them how I wanted, then rotate them with ease. I primed with about 3 layers of plastic dip first and then let it dry in my garage. Then went in with painter's tape that was cut to size to tape off the detail portion, and then added automotive paint that I had. Spraying that in short bursts helped to add dimension. It did take about 2 or 3 coats. Once everything was dried, I took the painter's tape off and moved to the detail portion. I used white paint first as a base layer, so that way the detail shade would be more visible, then went in with the Dragon's Breath shade of paint, and then sealed everything with both satin and gloss Mod Podge.